Hi Pisces, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your general read for the second half of March. This is a general reading for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the 15th to the 31st of March 2020. If you're looking into matters of the heart or into relationships and your Venus happens to be in the sign of Pisces, you're in the right spot, just to let you know, okay? Also remember, Pisces, these are general readings, so all the messages, they won't resonate with all of you. Take which ones do and leave the rest, okay? As always, I have two decks of cards because there are going to be two rows. The top row is what's going on outside of you and around you, where the bottom row is what's going on inside of you. What are you thinking and feeling, okay? With all that being said, Pisces, let's go ahead and pull your reading. What's going on for Pisces these days? What's going on around Pisces? What's happening in Pisces world at this time? What is going on for Pisces? Okay, Page of Pentacles has popped out. What is happening? Six of Swords has popped out. The next card that came with it is the Two of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. I'm going to do the bottom row now. What is going on inside of Pisces? What are they thinking and feeling? Where is their mind at? Three of Swords underneath the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Cups again has repeated underneath the Six of Swords, so that message is going to be emphasized. Okay. Four of Cups underneath the Two of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords. Okay, I just have to say right off the top, I'm feeling this is a relationship reading. So, I'm going to start with that top row, general energy here. With the Six of Cups next to the Two of Cups, I really feel like whatever relationship you're dealing with right now, there is a soulmate connection right off the top. Also, because of that, I really feel that you guys are together to learn some very valuable lessons together and to teach one another lessons. So, individual lessons learned from that person as well as entwined lessons, okay? Four of Cups has come out twice, so these messages are going to be doubled, as well as the Two of Cups. I really feel like with the Six of Cups, this is, for some of you, very much family-oriented. Whatever's going on in this romantic relationship, because for some of you, this is definitely a romantic partner. Could be somebody you've known since childhood, somebody you've been with long term, somebody who is now is your ex, somebody who you're still with but going through a difficult time. Lots of lessons here, and for some time you weren't sure that you wanted to work through it. You weren't sure it was something you wanted to work through, but you eventually decided to move through it and into a new beginning. And you were given the strength to do that. And I think what held you back initially were fears in your own healing. You had to heal yourself. Here you are coming out in your own reading. So that tells me these fears, you were working on your own self. And you did that alone with the Nine of Pentacles, okay? You made progress with the Nine and Ten of Pentacles. It was a lot of work. You did do that emotional healing. And finally, now you're at a place where with that Six of Swords there, I see you moving. But the general energy here is, I think you're thinking of somebody special with that Six of Cups here. I really feel like they're on your mind. With this being your general energy, I feel like right now you're really on emotional escapade. Maybe thinking back at past relationships or a specific relationship. Or you could be thinking about things that have happened in the past, which is influencing decisions you need to make now and moving forward. I do feel like what you really are feeling, though, is you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel with an important soulmate. I really feel like a soulmate's on your mind. This could be a romantic partner and definitely will be for some of you, but for others of you, this is actually a family member or a friend you're dealing with. Family's coming up big here, and I feel like for many of you, if it is a romantic partner, this is somebody you do have children with, and children are affected. For others of you, the relationship in and of itself that you're dealing with at this time actually is with a child, okay? You're seeing light at the end of the tunnel, though, with the Seven of Swords underneath the Six of Cups. I really do feel like you are making changes. The relationship was difficult. You're moving through it. You're seeing that you're coming out of a hard time. For some of you, you had to spend time apart from this person, whether they're romantic or child or parent. Or friend, whoever this person was, you spent a time apart from them because there's physical movement here. And I feel like in that time of darkness, I just heard great darkness, is when you spent the time healing yourself, working on yourself, and you were content and alone. And you see all the light. I'm drawn to all the light. I really feel like that's healing light, healing vibes coming with the death card here, which is transformation. So I really do feel like in that dark time, you were healing yourself from a hard situation, a hard relationship. Not the relationship in and of itself, though I'm sure there are hard aspects to it, but there was something done within the relationship that hurt you very deeply. You're coming through it, though, with the Seven of Swords, Pisces. You're working through it, and there is hope. You see the hope. And I think you're coming out of a time where you were complacent and didn't know if you really wanted to mend and move forward in a specific relationship. But you're working through that now, and you're putting in some solid effort here with that Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles, it can also be dealing with a child, child, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus or Mars, depending if it's a boy or a girl. This can be a boy or a girl. I really feel like for some of you, though, this is a new beginning with somebody who might have some air or earth in them, as well as air. I don't even know where air came from, but we do have the Three of Swords, and that tells me that this was a very hard relationship, a hard situation that you worked through, and you're coming out of it. It actually, for some of you, broke your heart. Very deep wounds. There are a lot of trauma you're working through, but you're putting in consistent effort to find the balance and to move forward there with that Six of Swords. Definitely for some of you, I think for some of you, money is definitely on your mindset too. Could be having troubles with money, I just heard, for some of you. That you're trying to work through. Owing taxes or in debt, working through that. For others of you, it's receiving a little money that's going to get you out of a hard time, is what I just heard. I know I said this was a relationship read, but that just came through, so I have to say it if I think it. Those are my messages, so, and that's how they operate. Nevertheless, definitely feel like there's a new beginning here in some sort of romantic relationship. You're putting in a solid effort to move away from what was and into something new. You've taken all the lessons you've learned, all that healing, time you spent healing has paid off. You're now moving out of and away from that time. Now, for some of you, it could be moving away from a person or a relationship, I just heard. So, we have 2 Four of Cups and the Six of Swords. That suggests to me that some of you are trying to get out of a relationship at this time. One that no longer serves you. This could be a soulmate relationship. One that does not bring you great happiness. And that you're not sure you want to be in it anymore. And I do feel like for those of you that this resonates, you are definitely moving away from that person or that situation. Okay? Because I really feel like it broke your heart. Something happened there that broke your heart. Comment below. Let me know what that could be if you would like to share. With the Two of Cups, you're being advised to work on staying balanced now. Definitely got people, unions, relationships on your mind and working through them. For some of you, this is working through issues together. Communicating and moving on from a hard spot with that person. Others of you, it's moving away from that person, that situation. You don't want to be in it anymore, so you're leaving it behind because it no longer serves you. So definitely learning those lessons with that 6 there. That's 2 sixes you have here. Definitely learning the lessons and moving forward. Again, emphasized here with this Two of Cups. I really feel like the message with the Six of Swords being bookended by the Two of Cups on both sides tells me that you're not only thinking about these people, but you're also thinking about the lessons at hand. And the lessons is the important message here. That you're learning the lessons that these relationships are bringing to you, Pisces. There are lessons that need to be learned in order to move on and not create a cyclical karmic situation for yourself. So again, some of you are definitely up and moving out of a house, moving out of a marriage, moving out of a relationship, moving away from a person. And others of you are moving out of a hard time, out of and into a more healing time. Now this Two of Cups here feels very much like healing, mending, repairing. Now I do feel like some of you might feel a little reluctant, but others of you are willing to put in solid effort here. With this 4, it's all about your foundations. I do feel like you see this person as a part of your life and you don't want to be without them. And you're willing to put in that solid effort there, which makes you feel hopeful and alive about the situation. So I do feel like some of you are going to be putting in a lot of effort into mending and repairing a relationship that's been very challenging and even brought you some heartache in the past, okay? Some of you, I just heard, might be meeting somebody new and you're just not sure if this is the person for you. Okay, so some Pisces out there are definitely meeting somebody new. Just so you know, this person definitely is a soulmate and there's a lesson to be learned here. So if they've caught your fancy enough to be talking with them or even thinking about them, that's because there's something to be learned here. But I definitely see you stepping back and thinking about, do I really want this person or not? Is this a good match for me? Okay, so some of you are looking for more security. Now, for others of you, definitely could be trying to move into a new relationship with a soulmate at this time because you're looking for more security and stability. Although I feel like, and I was just told, don't be too impulsive, don't be too rash, okay? I don't know that this is a forever person, is the message I'm getting here, but this is somebody who is important and there are lessons to be learned. Not something you should shake your head at, though, Pisces. Definitely something there, and you know it, is what I'm being told. You know there's something there, and that's cause for maybe to spend some time and get to know them a little more, okay? Definitely. So where are you? you're definitely looking at things with a hopeful eye. You're seeing things improving, and that makes you happy and content. You're seeing things transforming out of something that was very degrading and didn't make you happy, to being something more sweet. Okay? I think you're wanting to better your life, to upgrade your life, to sweeten up your life. And you're seeing that now, and you're encouraged by that. That brings you great hope, and that's where you're at. You're very hopeful. For those of you with a new person, you're hopeful. For some of you, you're hopeful. This could be somebody you met online, or somebody you met through a group of friends, I was just told. And this could be somebody who's very creative, who has a passion for singing or drawing, something like that, and it catches your fancy. Just putting that out there. They could also be a cat or a dog lover. Okay? And there definitely makes you hopeful for some of you. There's a hope there that this could be the one. Definitely wanting more stability, more balance in your life. With the Three of Swords in your mindset, I definitely see that you're looking to get out of hardships at this time. You're working through. For some of you, it's working through financial issues. Again, that's redundant. I know I've already said it, but again, it's come up. You're working through financial issues. We have an airplane moving out of a storm here, and with the Six of Swords here, that's a victory card when it comes to money. I'm feeling like you're victoriously moving forward and learning a lesson regarding finances. That will apply to some of you. You're coming out of a hard time financially, and for some of you, it's within a relationship. You're either moving away or you're mending and repairing something that's going to bring more balance for you with this Two of Cups. Your eye is on balance. You're trying to stay balanced now. Your spirituality is highlighted here with this Two of Cups. I'm touching it. And it was here too. With the healing aspect. Here it's more about meditating and leaning in for that extra guidance. If you're needing a sign, do ask for it. The universe will provide, is what I'm being told. So your thoughts are on a partnership or on an arrangement. I don't know why I just seen the World card. For some of you, it is an ending. Okay? So definitely, I just got two. For some of you, travel's important. Somehow it's highlighted right now. Either having car issues, needing a new car, wanting a new car. Could be traveling, day trip. Could be a weekend getaway. Who knows? But travel is indicated. For some of you, it's not travel, it's movement. It's movement in or out of a relationship. Movement in or out of a home, because this is physically moving. Earlier I said some of you have spent time apart from someone, and that came up with the Seven of Swords. Well, it's continued here with the Six of Swords, which indicates progress, by the way, 6 and 7 of Swords. So there is some forward movement in that relationship, because you're either going to leave or you're going to stay and work things out. I feel like there's two, like Pisces is almost split down the center. I do feel like some of you are all about mending and repairing, and others of you are like, I've had my fill, moving on. So it will just depend on where you are with that. With the Four of Cups, I do feel like you're looking at your foundation, at your life, and you're wanting more security. You're wanting more stability. For some of you, I just got an offhanded message. Some of you, it's legal issues with a partner that's on your mind right now. This reminds me of a courthouse or some legal institution. So I do feel like legal issues are highlighted right now, that you're working through them or that they're coming to an end. Could involve a small payout, or money and children seem to be involved here. It's not been an easy journey if that's you. Stay balanced. Things are coming to a close. You're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel there. For others of you, it's definitely looking at a relationship, possibly newer relationship, or even a very new relationship, and you're not sure you want it or not. Okay, for some of you, it could be somebody you just met through a group of friends. And I know I have already talked about that. So we're going to move on to pull an additional message. This is the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. I read these cards intuitively, as I do most of my cards anyways. I don't pull the book up and read direct from there. I get messages. So let's see, what is it that Pisces needs to know? What's an additional message for Pisces at this time? What's important for Pisces at this time? World, yin yang again. So we have two yin yang. So balance is very important. You see that top number 2 So within relationships, within yourself, stay balanced in all your affairs at this time. This is a number of manifestation, and that you're being divinely guided. Stay balanced as you manifest, Pisces. The other thing that came up is contract. So I do feel like the legal, I hit the nail on the head there with the legal. Some of you are dealing with legal issues, but also that number 6. 6 is all about lifelong lessons, important lessons. And I'm feeling like you're balancing out some karma now, working on yourself, working on karmic relationships, soulmate relationships. Not all of you, it's legal issues. Some of you, this is lessons you're just learning with somebody important to you, and you're taking action now. Action's important at this time. You're moving. You see those horses? They're in movement. So you're moving within it could be within an illegal case, but for others of you, it's you're taking a movement in a relationship. Okay. You're moving forward because you want a happy home. You want a happy family. You want to work things out and bring more happiness and stability. And for some of you, you already have it. Okay? For some of you, you're working on it. Some of you are already there. That rainbow is what I'm drawn to. And rainbows mean that the hardest part of the situation's over. Okay? For many of you, that's where you're going to end up. For others of you, that's where you are. You're going to be given the strength here with the Angel of Strength card to work through the changes that are operating in your life at this time. You are implementing some and others are happening to you. But you're going with the flow. The only thing is stay balanced. And set intentions that are guided spiritually for yourself. Okay? So those are your messages, Pisces. I hope they resonate. Comment below, let me know. And if you like this reading, hit the like and subscribe, especially if you hit that little thumbs up, that like button. It lets YouTube know that you appreciate the content I'm sharing here, and I definitely appreciate that. It helps my business grow. So thank you, Pisces. Also, thank you for coming in and watching this today. I appreciate you spending the time here watching this video. I hope you liked it. Until next time, do take care of yourself. Love and light always. Namaste.